Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 46 of Skill into Glory. And we're going to start off by going into the first game of this episode, and we pretty much come up against a full informed team. And you might notice that these informs are actually before the upgrade, so you will see Kevin De Bruyne and also a few others still being their old ratings, because I think they got upgraded right now since obviously the upgrades are out. But yeah, we went into this game, and in the 32nd minute he scored a pretty nice goal with Rafinha, a bit of a long shot I guess to make it 1-0 and actually give him the lead. Then straight from kickoff we went on a run there with Alexis Sanchez. We almost lose the ball, but we continue on. We do get a shot on which the goalkeeper saved. Then he tries to clear it away. We pick it up there with Vitinho, a nice fake shot. We get another shot in, but again the goalkeeper saved it. So yeah, we actually ended up picking a corner, so we play it off short to Diaby. We cross it over there to the back post to, I do believe, Gonzalez, but my opponent ended up clearing the ball away again. Then we pick it up with Vitinho, a nice ball roll, drag back to a Ronaldo chop, and we finally got the goal there to make it 1-1 and then make it all even, obviously get ourselves back into the game. Then we're still in the first half. We have Sanchez on the ball, a nice bit of skill move there to beat the defender. We ended up going with an outside foot shot, but we actually hit the post. So we had a lot of chances in the first half, but we couldn't really finish them off, which was obviously a bit annoying. But finally in the 45th minute, again Sanchez on the ball, and we finish it off with a lovely chip shot into the far corner to finally make it 2-1 and actually give us a lead in this game. So we move it into the second half. Straight from kickoff we went on a pretty nice run there with Vitinho, beating a lot of his defenders. 3 roulettes, 2 scooped into a ball roll, but we actually ended up putting the ball wide. Then from the goal kick he pretty much plays it off short to Sanchez there. We actually ended up going with a fancy shot which the goalkeeper saved, and then from a rebound we went with a bit of a slide tackle shot I guess to make it 3-1 and pretty much make it game over I guess, because apart from the goal my opponent did score in the first half, he did not really create anything in the second half, so I guess it was sort of game over. Then the 83rd minute, some lovely stuff there from Wellington Silva, beating a lot of his defenders and also finish it off nicely at the near post. I think the goalkeeper should have saved it, actually the way like the ball went into the back of the net, but nonetheless we make it 4-1. Then the 90th minute it is again Sanchez on the ball there, a nice skill move. We went with another chip shot trying to complete his hat-trick, but the goalkeeper just ended up saving it, and we hit the crossbar I do believe as well. So we ended up winning that game 4-1, which was pretty nice. Then we went into the second game, which I actually recorded today, and you can see it on your screen. Alexis Sanchez actually got upgraded, since obviously this is his second inform. He got upgraded. Looks pretty amazing to be fair. Like his stats are pretty awesome. So hopefully he will be a little bit better or even as good as his version before, because I really like him so far. So we go into the second game and we come up against a pretty nice team, a few upgrades as well. I think De Bruyne, also Gabriel as a center back, and I do believe Koscielny as well. So a pretty nice team we had to play against, and we start things off with Gonzalez trying to go for a near post finish, but his goalkeeper ended up saving it. Then just before halftime he got through with Eric Lamela, and actually it ended up hitting the post, and that was pretty much all for the first half. Not a lot of stuff was going on. Then in the 57th minute we have Vitinho on the ball. We tried to go for a chip shot into the far corner, but we ended up hitting the crossbar once again, just like in the previous game with Alexis Sanchez. Then we continue on in the 63rd minute. We have Vitinho on the ball with a few skill moves, trying to beat his defenders, because you can see on the screen that his defenders were sort of backtracking, so it was pretty difficult to beat him at times. But anyway, we continue on. A nice shot there from Mariano, could have been a sweet little goal as well. Then we move on in the 81st minute, where we got through there with Alexis Sanchez. We cut inside there with a nice fake shot to beat one defender. We went for the shot, which the goalkeeper ended up saving. Then we were about to pick it up with Vitinho, I think, but we actually got fouled inside the box, so that meant we actually ended up picking a penalty. So it is obviously Wellington Silva to step up for it, and we actually get really lucky. Probably one of the luckiest penalty I've scored so far in FIFA 15. Like Lloris, I think he could have saved it, but he actually sort of ended up putting it into his own net. So we got a really lucky penalty right there in the end of the game. So we ended up winning 1-0. Then we move on in what will be the final game of this episode. We applied a squad fitness card to the team, and we camp against this team in the 4-4-2 formation. Ronaldinho as a striker, a few players out of position I do believe as well, but nonetheless we start things off with Sanchez. Could have been a pretty sweet goal, but the Rabona was obviously way too low. Then in the 15th minute from a corner we played off short to Romulo, a lovely backhoe shot there again from Sanchez. Could have been an awesome goal to score as well. Then we continue on, is once again Sanchez on the ball in the 22nd minute. We pretty much ran through, we beat the goalkeeper with the ball roll, and we ended up finishing it off with a nice no-look finish to make it 1-0, and finally pick up his goal as well after those chances we had in this game so far. Then we continue on in the 26th minute. It is once again Sanchez on the ball, a lovely rainbow flag. We get a little bit lucky, we went for the volley, but his goalkeeper ended up saving it pretty easily, I think. Then in the 32nd minute, we picked up a free kick, and we still need to score our second free kick with Wellington Silva. So I decided to switch to him, and we do finish it off as well to make it 2-0, extend the lead, and obviously complete the final challenge, which was absolutely awesome. Then in the 34th minute, it is Sanchez on the ball again, and you can see from my opponent, he was pretty much doing random slide tackles, and once he had the ball, he decided to press start, and he actually ended up rage quitting. So yeah, we pretty much ended up winning the game 2-0. Now we move on to the skillers up, because as you may know, as I told you in the previous game, we completed the final challenge. So that obviously means we completed all the challenges with the Wellington Silva skill squad, and that is pretty awesome because we actually had 6 games left. So that means on top of the 5 packs that we usually get to open, we get to open 6 extra packs as well, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, overall this team we played with this time was, in my opinion, really fun. I had some doubts about the formation at the start, since obviously Wellington Silva and Gonzalez were both right mids and left mids instead of wingers. So I first thought that they maybe would be a little bit wasted, but that was not the case at all. They played really good for me, especially Wellington Silva, probably my favorite player in this team. So if you're thinking of playing with this team, if you want to try it out, definitely do it. I would definitely recommend it to you guys. So we move on once again to the skillers up, and you can see in the background, this is the new 5-star skiller that we're going to be playing with. That is Michael Arroyo, plays in the Mexican League. So yeah, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or on Twitter, which is at Kazooie94, or on Facebook. Links will be in the description down below as always. What kind of team I should build around him? He obviously plays in the Mexican League, like I said, so it might be a little bit tricky to make a solid team around him. Obviously, we cannot use Ronaldinho yet, unless we obviously pack him. So yeah, obviously I cannot use him yet, which obviously is a shame. But I'm sure that most of you guys will make some awesome teams. So as I said, make sure to link with them on those websites if you have a cool suggestion. So yeah, in the background, you're currently watching the packs that we obviously got to open, and I think these packs that we actually opened were probably the worst ones we've opened so far in this series, because like I think only in maybe 2 or 3 packs we actually got a rare player, and apart from that they were pretty much all non-rare or even silver. So yeah, that was obviously a shame. But anyway guys, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated, and if you can hit 2,000 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.